you try to charge against that. But I wish you luck, Panther, because now you just pissed off the Comets. Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here, bringing another COH2 replay. This is a 3v3... Hello everyone, this is Greyshot17 here, bringing you a 2v2 match. This is on Moscow outskirts, a nice big wide open map in case you thought the others were too clustered. We got an OKW and a Vermach versus two British, so, you know, hopefully this goes better than the last British game I covered. Wait, wait. Someone's leaving? Oh! This guy's not... Oh, no, there he goes. Oh, okay, he's playing. Cool. What's your name? I'm going to check the profile because I don't know that language. Nessa. Alright, we're going to call you Nessa. Good job, Nessa. Any case, so we got Nessa, Wat, Fatabi, and Parad. If you want to know who submitted the replay, wait to the end. But again, thank you to everyone who does submit the replays, and I do that so that way, again, no spoilers to who won and or who lost. But in any case, oh my god, British player, run! Made it out. Alright, we got commando bombing run, which is kind of interesting. I'm kind of curious to see how this goes on such a wide open map. Maybe they'll use that for flanking or maybe just guarding some piece of the map. I don't know, we'll see. You could do that by deploying the commander glider. The glider covers over certain areas, so you can see it, and then if the enemy comes in, you can counter it. But, you know, hopefully before the glider dies. In any case, let's double check their ranks real quick. You can submit a replay, by the way, to greyshotproductions@gmail.com or to ch2.org/shoutcast. And as well, if you want to support me even further, instead of, I'm going to start doing this, make sure you hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. If you want to check me on Twitch, I do live streams on there. And of course, very important, if you want to support me further, you can go to my Patreon. $1, you get early access to videos. At the time of recording, I already have 3 CH2 videos up, and of course any other bonus content will be on the channel as well, such as Play of the Weeks, special Iron Harvest, or other strategy game playthroughs, stuff like that. We shall see. But in any case, let's get to it, shall we? Universal Carrier and MG opening fire on the Volk squad. British infantry as well over here. So they're opening... I'm assuming he's putting this Volk squad here not because he knows he's going to win, because he's trying to hold him off. He might lose the unit. Oh no, they're going to run through the fence. Okay, manages to live. I wish if I retreated, it somehow would have retreated all the way around it and then walked up and it would have died. I don't know why it would have done that for me, but for some reason it does it every single time. We have a lot of British infantry over here. Oh, hello. Do you have grenades? You do not. You don't have really anything. Okay, so the Volk squad, while in cover, is still going to do a decent amount of damage, though, again, it's going to die from the amount of firepower in that region. A lot of German forces in mid. We have tons of grenadiers. Holy crap. Does he have a grenadier focus thing? He might go Jaeger infantry just to get G43 rifles. That might be why he's coming down so hard with the grenadiers. But we'll see. And on this guy has a lot of Volk squads, but a lot of them been dying, so may need to work on that retreating. I get why you want to keep a unit there just to hold them back, but yeah, there's a point. We have to draw the line and be like, yeah, it's not working. It's not working out so well. Anyway, Grenadiers now doing the exact same thing to the British as the British did to those Volk squads, opening fire in that church. Are we going to lose a British squad in there now? I hope people know dying in a building doesn't help you. It does not. Alright, so we lost already multiple men. Now the Grenadiers are getting in a building. Are they going to now lose a squad? Who knows? Anyway, we have a double Vickers and double Universal Carrier all opening fire on this poor church. Most likely that's going to be enough firepower to push that Grenadier blob back and make it retreat back to base. Also, we have British infantry on left. We have an MG over here. Again, barbed wire. People do this to stop from cover, though, as you can see. Maybe technically you can still put cover down here and you still get it green. So, you know. Any case, Royal Engineers now moving up. Remember, those have gotten upgrades, so they now throw AT grenades. So a lot of people forget that. Even though it's been a recent addition, people still kind of forget it. I know it's new and it's not typical, I would say, with a lot of I'd say this, people's mindset of what the Royal Engineer was. But yeah, now they can stop vehicles. So, huzzah! Bonus, I guess. Anyway, right now, Fatabi did go Jaeger Infantry, and that makes sense. The reason why I put that, once again, G43 rifles and the ambush tactics. Both of them give the Grenadiers a slight edge, and can definitely do a lot of damage very quickly against British, especially if they come out of, they ambush the enemy, is what I might say. MG opening fire. So doing a nice little suppression in that sector. Another MG falling back, and all things considered, that was a good move. All things considered, he's doing just fine because he knows when to pull his unit out and keep it alive. And I can't sing to save my life, so I'll end it there. But he's doing just fine. Alright, anyway, Royal Engineers coming in. I'm glad because, you know, cover up my terrible slinging. Universal Carrier opening fire as well. We got some Volk squads going on the... I love it. I love it. Let's cross this big open road to assist. Or we could just stay in cover and open fire. No, let's cross that road with negative cover. That's really going to help us out. Yeah, now Volk squads are retreating. And once again, he's... does not exactly have a big army, but I don't think he really cares. He's going to have a Luke's up very quick. And right now, as you can see, except for that Royal Engineer squad, he has no AT to really speak of. Volk squad's still trying to hold, but there's too much there. And I like you got the Universal Carrier with the additional MG. And wide open maps, this thing is actually... in my opinion, better than the flamethrower. If you're in a very urban environment, yes, it makes sense to get the flamethrower to burn out and stop. Are we going to get a mine hit? Oh, nice mine. But essentially what happens is the flamethrower is good for killing stuff in buildings, but then again, you lose the ability, again, especially against large blobs, to come in multiple directions to really hit. And then while the flamethrower is powerful, I personally like the MG versus infantry in open cover because it just decimates people. Plus, you can suppress them, and I kind of find that, especially if you kind of combine that with other tactics or other units, you can definitely get a lot more kills against units that are slowing down rather than a flamethrower that people can just keep walking through. It'll hurt them a little, definitely more, but... and especially in buildings, it'll definitely do a lot more, which is why in buildings you want to use that. But against open cover, you can literally suppress a large group with just that suppression ability. So, once again... so, anyway, that's why I like it. Anyway, we have a large push on left. We see here the British, originally they were down, but have sweeped over to the left-hand side of the map and have managed to push back the Germans. Actually, nice flanking maneuver. Still lacking grenades. You did get bonuses for upgrades for guns, but you haven't gotten that upgrade yet. You're getting munitions. Right now, 58 per turn. That's pretty damn good. Luke's, on the other hand, just walking around. Nothing really to go against it. It is the Alpha Predator right now on the field. And guys, let me, before you know, if you're not, you know, into Jurassic World or Jurassic Park series in general, then let me explain to you how it goes. So it goes Raptors, and then it goes T-Rex, and then it goes Spinosaurus, and then it goes the V-Rex. Is it V-Rex? Yeah, the Velociraptor Rex hybrid that they kind of made. Not to be confused with the V-Rex from King Kong. Finally, we have the T-Rex again. The T-Rex is actually both near the bottom and near the top at the same time. It has that dual thing where you think it can be weaker, but then it just comes around and just takes out everything. Anyway, going off my tangent, that's horrible. Although, another tangent, while this is out, if you do a hashtag for, was it Godzilla King of the Monsters, you get an Xbox One X, so it's like the 4K Xbox, that literally has a skin of Godzilla. Like, literally, they have Godzilla, Ghidorah, and Rodan skins. It looks pretty freaking sweet. I saw them, like, yes! What else is pretty sweet? We have Jaeger Light Infantry squads coming, or, sorry, command squads coming onto the field. Oh, only one can be deployed. Oh, damn. Oh, hello. Okay. So only one of these suckers. We're not going to have a huge blob. Aw, man, that sucks. Secretly, CH2 command, he's like, yes. Don't have to worry about those blobs. Meanwhile, a lot of British infantry forces pushing in mid. Germans don't really, they have an MG over here. But if the British goes this way and goes straight through, there's not going to be much stopping them. Even that MG, there's too many British forces. They can't hope to suppress them all. So... Royal Engineer Regiment, this could be very interesting because of the fact we have the best way to describe it would be a lot of support abilities with the vehicle crew pair, if I can speak. Command vehicle, which helps with recon and stuff like that. Flamethrowers for engineers. You got flamethrower ability to come down. AVR is, you know, hurts infantry. So overall, this is a great, I would say, mostly against infantry, though the recon package and the command tank bonus, or vehicle bonus, mostly tanks now. I miss the days when you can give it to a universal carrier. Nice for engineer. AT grenade pushes back the loots, stops it. Fortunately, he gets into a building. This building's not exactly the biggest or the most, aw, damn it. I was really hoping the loots would do more damage to that building. Vergadwurf on standby, though, so if you're thinking that armored car is going to quickly kill the looks, you are sadly mistaken. He might be able to do it. Yeah, okay, if he gets out of that sector. And the looks has to reposition. But again, the Volk squad can still Panzerfaust. And he's backing up into another squad who can Panzerfaust with the Vergadwurf right there. So I give it a 99% chance this thing is fucked. 99% chance. There it goes. Okay. The only reason I don't do it is because even on XCOM, we have a 99% chance to hit. There's still a chance it can miss or something weird happens. We have another armored car. So, did they just double down the armored cars? Okay, he's getting a sniper as well. Man, that really backfired on you guys. That really backfired. Forward base, so a good, nice heal point. Universal carrier is still alive, though, and one with 10 kills. Pack gun, though, on standby, moving up with the engineer squad, so... Oh, my God, that was an amazing jump. God damn. There's Captain Britain over there, just doing a nice little jump. And yes, I believe that's an actual thing? Captain Britain, yes. But in any case, let's see. Again, Vergadwurf just doing damage on the armored car, pushing that sucker back. Even with smoke, you want to get out of there as fast as possible. Universal carrier, Vet 2 once again. Very, very cool. Overall, population-wise, it's dead even. Resource-wise, allies are winning. So the Germans need to take more territory. Remember, with the this point not under their control, you can see here that it's not connecting this point and also this point. So that's 10 fuel and 5 munitions currently not going to the Axis. Also, since I haven't done a replay since the Abomination came out, I love the fact that literally in the span of less than a week, I'm graced by the movie Endgame, which was incredible. I had an amazing time with the Game of Thrones episode 3, the whole Battle of Winterfell. However, I do 100% agree more people should die. Again, I was expecting more people should die because it's Game of freaking Thrones. I know 7 people died, but I mean like a major character. And then also, or like a more major character. And then the other thing I wanted to bring up was the, oh god, was it? Oh, and then the amazingness of the Sonic trailer, the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer, which director apparently came out today saying, this probably date my recording, but I don't care. Hey, came out and said, hey, we're gonna release the video. Nice mind, just good job kidding him on a treat. But we're gonna release the movie with an updated Sonic look. So don't worry, the next trailer's gonna have the updated Sonic that we're changing. And I'm like, well, good luck, man. Good luck trying to appease the internet. The internet in one day pretty much fixed that Sonic look for you. So I don't know. With Sonic looking like somewhat like a small child in a furry suit, I'm just like, all right, cool. Hopefully it's better. British forces doing better on right, capturing territory, and I like how he upgraded squads and of their men. Grenadiers trying to push up, but the Vickers machine guns holding him back for a time until again we have additional Grenadiers coming on the flank, so you have to watch out for that. Although it is weird I didn't update them with G43. Oh, there he goes. I was like, why isn't he getting G43s? You figured he'd want to get that. Universal carry opening fire, getting a couple more shots on them and a kill. Middle is still not under, well, Axis control, but they have left. But right now they're losing. It's still dead. It's very close. So this game so far has been very close between both sides. We have a sniper with the British squads now, so that could be very good to help counteract a lot of German squads. Because again, German squads have less men, so the sniper is definitely more effective. Again, if you only need to kill a squad in 4 shots instead of, let's say, 5 or 6, it you know, it does kind of help. Although again, they're versing British, so it's really 4 to 5 man squads. So if the Wehrmacht guy, well, if the Wehrmacht guy gets a lucky hit on the sniper, that'd be hilarious. But Oh, great shot with that Puma. Actually surprised on that one. But in any case, if the sniper was deployed against the British, that would actually be pretty damn effective until the 5-minute squads comes into play, and yeah, then it becomes a lot harder. That becomes a little more difficult because it takes an extra shot. Anyway, for Kenmore for taking mid, but it should probably camouflage so it's not seen. Puma trying to move on up with the AT guns right there. It would be a bad move to push on up. We have an MG here, but the British squads are like, cool, we'll just keep capturing right. And I don't blame them. They're just kind of moving through, capturing territory. And I don't know, maybe they could get rid of this or get, send a Royal Engineer squad with barbed wire removal. Just get rid of all that. I don't know. It's like kind of an eyesore for me. Any case, Germans managed to take mid, but unfortunately they're losing left because they have all their entire army in mid. Right now the Germans are down ever so slightly, but still damn close. So we got Panzer Grenadiers pushing on the flank, but again, the universal carrier is just going to keep shooting them from afar and doing a lot more damage. I don't understand the idea in that. British squads opening fire against the Grenadiers. Here's the difference. They're all in good cover. These guys aren't. Although good rifle grenade managed to push one of the squads back. We have a Puma coming in. These guys don't have any AT, so this Puma is going to be a lot more effective against those squads. Now they are falling back most likely toward heavy cover, I assume, as more of a defensive stance, kind of lure them in and then bring something else, I would assume. We have an armored car being deployed, so that could do damage to the Puma. Now he realizes the Puma is a bigger threat, but he sees if we get rid of the Grenadiers, which, by the way, he just annihilated that squad. Holy crap. You got annihilated. That was bad. That was really, really bad. Armored car could move in. And, okay, in case you're wondering what it would do, it can move in and do a tread shot on that sucker and, like, blow the Puma's ability to fight. Now we... Oh my god, we got one clean shot, does smoke. Armored car does have smoke as well, so he could engage. He's not. Puma's pulling back. Armored car is on standby. He's not engaging. Royal Engineers are on standby as well. Puma needs to retreat. He cannot win that fight, especially with the support infantry. Right now, we see the British as well are putting down additional caches. Thank you, what, for that? But that being said, the Germans have put down a cache too by WhiteHotD. Good job, WhiteHotD, for putting down caches. So both sides are at least realizing this isn't going to be a quick game. This isn't going to be something where you can just, walk on in, clear the house, and leave. No, no, no. We're going in for the long haul, boys and girls. So sit back, relax, grab your popcorn, and get ready for a slugfest between Allies and Axis forces. Or in this case, German and British forces. Meanwhile, we have German forces pushing on left. They're going to knock out that fuel and also taking away the munitions, which is going to put the Germans ahead of the British in terms of overall resources, which they really need. So, good, good for them. But yeah, so, glad. Anyway, MG kind of on standby, kind of guarding over this territory. Make sure, I guess, the Germans can't push up any further. Left side, though, is not as protected, but they do have infantry squads. And now Cromwell moving in. So now it's protected. Now they're good. We have a Puma still in effect. This Puma, again, if used correctly, can take out larger vehicles. But it needs to be used as a support weapon, and it needs to use its range and speed to its advantage. Now, this would be a good example of maybe not the best idea. Because, again, 3 shots, Puma's dead. So Puma needs to keep distance. Now, good Panzerfaust and recon by the Volk squad will allow the Puma to keep firing from longer ranges, which should keep it out of sight, or at least less accurate from a less accurate Cromwell. Problem is, its main gun isn't necessarily designed to fight the heavier armored British forces. So you have to be very careful. Also, with that Royal Engineer squad, there he can't push up because an AT grenade gets thrown on there. It could be screwed. So as long as he gets recon, or maybe even does a special to knock out its main guns, we can't fire back. Could help. He does a smoke shot so we can escape. Puma, though, realizing 1 or 2 more shots and that thing's dead, is going to try to go in for the kill. Great shot, but one last shot by either party, and either of them are dead. Cromwell advancing, bad move. We have Volk squads coming on in. This is a situation where it's better to retreat than to keep engaging, because you're so low on health, a simple Panzerfaust will knock you out. And in this situation, the Cromwell should have kept running. There it goes. Okay, I get what he was trying to do. He's like, I can get 1 more shot on that Puma, I can kill it. But overextending costs him to think. So if you're going to engage, don't do a half effort. Go for it or don't. Don't just, fire a shot and be like, let me engage. Do nothing, retreat, and be like, I'm dead. Yeah, it's not going to help you. Puma now, it's a 5 kills. All infantry, again. But that being said, it's all right up to vet 1 and close to vet 2. And that will do accuracy, rate of fire. We have the aim shot ability. We have, let's see, improved mobility, weapon potency, firing range. And then we have the 5th one, which is enemy units can be spotted behind enemy lines by sight blockers. Alright, cool. Unfortunately, it looks like a Volk squad did die right there. British squad's kind of maneuvering around the MG34. Sniper trying to make quick work of the MG. Might be able to kill it. He's not paying attention. And there it goes. This is a Vet 2 MG right now. Germans, though, have disconnected the British territories. Right now, the British are hemorrhaging in the fuel department. But if they get that spot back up, they should be relatively fine. Or at least closer with 6 fuel. Yeah, no, that would be right on par. So, very cool. Very cool indeed. Meanwhile, we have a German tank, a Panther, that seems to have made short work of a Firefly. Damn, I didn't even hear that sucker fire. Or maybe I did. I just was ignoring it. Could be. But yeah, German Panther, nothing to trifle with, especially versus a Firefly. People think a Firefly is like, I got a Firefly, guys. I can fight a Panther. No. You need to support your tank destroyers. Always. To make them the most effective as they can be. That being said, this Panther is also not being supported, so I'm not exactly going to say the Germans are any better. AT gun, though, scaring it off, making a retreat on the right. And we can see here that the Pioneer squads are removing mines. So that's a good effort. Would be a dick move, however, if you place the mine in that exact spot. And I've done that before. So the enemy like goes over it and explodes. And they're like, what the fuck? That was my own mine. And then you suddenly put in the comments, I replaced all your mines with mine. So, you know, if you want to be a scumbag like that, I highly, highly recommend it. In any case, British forces pushing on left. I'm sorry, German forces pushing on left with a Vet 2 Puma. We have British forces pulling back, and the Puma probably did that. He could probably go over and kill some of these caches. Right now, we can see here the Royal Engineers and the Sniper is the best thing What has right now against that Puma. The left side's under his control. The right, we can see here that, was it, what I call, Resa? Anyway, this blue pretty much has way more men on this side, more active. We can see here his front. He still has a armored car, and before you say armored car is not going to do much to a Panther, don't underestimate a light armored vehicle's ability to cause havoc for a tank like that. So, anyway. Let's see over here. We got Commandos taking over the point. Even if they capture it, they're only going to decap it. They're not going to take it. So kind of curious what they're doing there. Royal Engineers taking that point. We got the Jaeger Command Squad doing actually quite a bit of work, pushing on forward. Pack Gun, though, needs to be remanned if they're going to try to, you know, hold off armor of any type. British Infantry Squad, weirdly placed. You figured they would go for cover to have a better fire rate. Instead, go out in the middle of open cover. We have a, oh boy, mortar coverage coming into effect. So that'll push a lot of the German forces back. And I realized that the British now also, as we can see here, gave the Germans an AT gun, which maybe not the best thing. Take what you will for the 6-pounder's effectiveness in the game. It's still pretty damn good. You know, for being an AT gun, you might want to keep it on your, keep it on the field and away from enemy hands. Meanwhile, we have Commandos coming on the flank. Most likely, I'm assuming they're going to try to throw... No, they don't have enough for a Gamma Bomb. I mean, they're getting a lot per turn, but they don't have it right now. So I guess you might go for the Engineer group. That makes sense. Knock that sucker back. Push them back. And while the Panther still tries to, fight them. Now, the Panther looks like they don't care. They're going to just try to run over the infantry. Bad idea, because right now they're running into a bunch of squads that have AT grenades. So if they throw them, that Panther is pretty much screwed. Now it's going to be constantly hit by Piats. So it'll slowly do damage over time and possibly knock that Panther out, which would be a waste, honestly. But a good kill on his part for just killing with a couple of Royal Engineer squads. Again, you don't need much to kill a big, powerful, armored vehicle. Sometimes the smallest weapons can help turn the tide. Now, German forces coming on in. Does scare away the Royal Engineer squad with a lucky hit. Barely makes it out alive. It's creeping away, but manages to get the air and get out relatively unharmed. Puma's still fighting in mid, up to 12 kills. AT gun, though, opening fire. Very lucky that Piat shot missed. Otherwise, that could have been very damaging to the Puma. Panzer IV coming on the flank, so he looks like he got Puma for like maybe fast attack stuff to kind of pin armor, and the Panzer IV to back up against all targets. Okay, pretty good. Panzer IV opening fire on the MG, trying to remove that sucker from the base. We still have an AT mine from the British right here, so Panzer IV moves up anymore, it can be facing a lot of issues. Looks like it might be. Nope, it goes around. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed. The question is, what is Pergad gonna go? Because right now you have special operations. Like, I'm very curious what his goal is. Because we got special operations. We have... Oh, I see. He went to Opal Sudan. He might be going for that. Yeah, because it doesn't make sense for him to go with First Strum. Because he has one... He has more units that could do more with the Opal Sudan one. Because I get it. You had the Sport Gun that could do fire, and the Stern Pioneers with flamethrowers. But overall, I think special operations, especially with recon, to combine that with like an airstrike or something, could be pretty damn effective. Panzer IV firing pop shots at the enemy. Puma as well moving on in. Very lucky he doesn't detonate the mine. Very lucky indeed. Panzer IV also very lucky he didn't retreat onto it. I think the mine might be a little too close to the actual point, so the armor is just going to naturally go away from it, so it's not going to get that close to that point to detonate. But that's my understanding of what I can see right now. Overall, population-wise, the British are down. They are... They need to come back a little more. They need to counter. They need to do something. Start doing some push-ups, sit-ups, and drinking plenty of juice in order to get the skills and strength necessary to come on back. Possible bundle grenade? No, you have a British grenade going off, but no... Yeah, no bundle grenade. I mean, you figured he would try to do it, but I mean, guess maybe he's just watching the unit, so micro would be a bad idea. He is watching it, so if something did come down, most likely he could micro out of it. Firefly doing a decent job opening fire. Again, just trying to be supportive. You can't really do much against infantry, but it's trying. It's like the guy who realizes a family member died in all those like children's movies and goes and helps the family, and then some mystical weird adventure happens. Kind of like that. Where it's like he's trying, he's absolutely failing at what he's trying to do, but you know, you can understand what he's going through. He's like trying to help. So there's my 90s reference for all those movies that came out during that time. In any case, Vickers machine gun holding back a German assault very close to their base, like extremely close to their base. So yeah, the fact that Germans are getting that close is concerning. It's very concerning. Also the fact that you haven't put down any more caches, which makes sense. You haven't been really able to hold the front. British squads opening fire, managing to push back a lot of British and German infantry, doing a damn good job. And we'll see how things turn out. I'm hopeful in this that maybe the British... Let's see. Oh, never mind. They have the commando glider over here. There it goes. I'm trying to think how they play this. What is your long-term armor goal? So you got Comet. So maybe you're saving up for that. And you went Comet. So you both went Comet. That's kind of a big, like... Well, no, it's not a big role. You can go Comets. I just prefer to have one guy Comet and Churchill, so that way they kind of... If you need a heavy armored vehicle, you have that. If you need a heavy armored vehicle with a better gun, you have that as well. Maybe not as much armor, but I don't know. That's we'll have to see. All right, now we have British infantry deciding to hold for their dear poor lives against the Panzer IV. He's very lucky he doesn't get one-shotted. I'm gonna be very honest. I've seen too many one-shots. Anyway, nice job. Firefly coming in. Oh my god, pull the Firefly back. Dude, this Panther's gonna kill your Firefly again. You could feel immediately. I'm like, I know where this is. I know what's gonna happen, and it happened. Although Pack Gun, funny enough, on the British side, managing to push back a lot of the German forces. Gavin bomb being thrown. Not much. Oh, a little bit of damage. There we go. Bit of damage. What? Now getting another Firefly, and we have a Comet tank being deployed. But we have two Panthers. So, okay. Judging by army size and everything, wow, okay, maybe this game will be over soon. Quick German victory. Oh, boy. That's what I'm assuming. Like, we look at population, we look at their offensive capabilities. Like, right now, they have a lot of AT guns. That's the one thing the British have right now to really hold back a large Axis push. But I'm gonna have to say the Germans are probably gonna lean toward winning this. Unless the British need to pull off one hell of a encirclement or counterattack to really do a lot of damage. Also, we have German forces pushing on left. I like mines. I like my mines, and he's placing mines. Good sir. You're good sir, man. All right, who are you? Piod. Thank you for placing those mines. We have Panzerwerfer going off, so those AT guns, if they group up, could be very easily pushed back. We have a Puma, once again, Vet 2, almost Vet 3, which is an accomplishment in itself. Just doing a ton of damage. Certain Pioneers coming around the flank as well. Large British blob coming in. The one thing, you have very good unit preservation. So does a few other guys, but damn, you have 3 guys with 2 to 3 vetted troops. Now Puma being hit by Piazzi to pull this sucker back. A new Firefly has entered the arena. Fires shot. Firefly could return fire. Doesn't have target. Now it does, but I think it might be out of range. Damn. You got a British blob on, or forces on right, not blob. They're not blobbing. I'd break my rules if I say they're blobbing. Oh my god, I love this. Comet's like, one Grenadier squad. I got this. Enter one Panther comes in from the left. One Panther comes up straight through. Oh my god. Oh, okay. Maybe they just both come from the left. I thought they were going to circle. Oh, the British now have entrapped them. AT gun constantly opening fire. Could possibly kill. No, bounce. Damn, we got a bounce. And neither side really comes out of that. We have double bouncing. Oh my god. Neither side comes out with like a true victory. It's more like just a draw. Comet tank was pushed back. It does have the firepower to beat 2 Panthers. This Panther is severely damaged, but again, deflected multiple shots from the AT gun. British forces pushing on in. We have the Panzerwaffe, which could stop them. Possibly over here in their advance. That could work. Maybe. We'll see. Any case, he would need to fire it preemptively, kind of keep them contained. Panzer IV. Engaging a Firefly. Okay, that's a hell of a move. Do you have a Puma coming in to assist? I can see a Puma. I mean, like they have a pack gun. It is a pack gun on standby. Oh, look at that. I was right. Pirad went special operations. I had no idea, gonna be honest. I just guessed that because, again, a lot of Obelsudan just sitting there waiting. So, if it's sitting there waiting, something's happening. Now, I'm also expecting a command tank very soon, which, if we have 3 Panthers on the field and only 1 Firefly and 1 Comet, the British need to really focus on their tactics. Now, the good thing is, they are still controlling a decent portion of this map, actually. I'm looking at this right now, and resource-wise, they're beating the Germans, honestly. Wow, that was actually a good counterattack. That was a damn good counterattack. Although Fatabi is currently at population, or max pop, so, you know. We have mortar cover. I'm sorry. Yeah, mortar cover. I was like, wait, no. That can't be right. No, it is mortar cover. That drops like white phosphorus, smoke down, stuff like that. German forces pushing on in. We have British fire coming down this sector. And might be enough to push back those Grenadiers. The British infantry section. Panzer Grenadiers a little farther back. Need to kind of push up to do more damage. Firefly and that's a blob in mid. Barely holding on. Almost Sudan holding its ground. Certain Pioneers need to retreat a little bit faster. Oh boy. We have the blob right here. Panzerwerfer. Now is your time. Your time to excel. Come on, Panzerwerfer. Fire. You know, I was right about some things. I guess I'm not right. I guess we're just going to get a King Tiger. I'm fine with King Tigers. And that's just a bigger FU to the allies, honestly. We'll see how things go. Meanwhile, we have another Comet tank being deployed. Both do not have that ability upgraded. Okay. I know it's not a huge, amazing buff, but it's a decent buff that, you know, helps out your tank. It's worth 25 munitions just to get a little bit of a bonus in accuracy and sight. German forces pushing in to kill the British cache. We have the Panzer IV coming in. There's no oh, no, never mind. Pack gun's facing the wrong way with Firefly turned. Puma, though, coming in. Oh, damn it. If only that pack gun wasn't there guarding it. Oh my god, you tried. You really need to move your king up as well. Not now. Not now. Don't push it in now. But, like, combine that, use this like a shell shock with smoke, and then you get the King Tiger up close range and fire a point blank shot at that Firefly, and it's not gonna live. King Tiger's way too far extended. No machine gun as well. Comet just going right up the rear. Needs support. Both Panthers are right now engaging this other or like I guess busy with that Comet. Oh my god, missile strike coming in. Oh my god, you overextended, you son of a bitch. And we have a dead king. And the best part is the Germans lost that with their own pack gun. Oh, now you call in the Panzerwerfer. We're a little late on that. Just a little bit. That's why you never go in without having additional armor support. Now with that, this German player is currently down. He doesn't have enough forces to re-man, so the British are going to probably use that. And without that big army, I think the British will start getting a little more territory and holding it a lot more effectively. Meanwhile, we have a double Panther force coming in. But once again, Comet coming on the flank. AT gun over here. We got another Comet tank over there. The Panzer IV is engaging that one. Comet tanking and the AT gun are hanging from 2 different angles. And that's a normal 6-pounder. Comet tanks opening fire. We had a support gun open fire and hit the top of it. Do no damage. Panzer IV pulling on back. Very lucky it didn't die. It's Vet 2. 19 kills, so doing very good in that regard. Comet tank opening fire on the Grenadier squad. And looks like the Volk squads managed to finally, kill the cache and take over the point. That'll push the British down quite a bit and allow the Germans to get a fuel advantage, but not necessarily a munitions advantage for the time being. Double Panther trying to advance, but wow, AVRE and stuff like that taking the hits quite well. Again, AVRE, ton of armor, so yeah, if you expect to be like, I'm just gonna walk up and murder it, good luck, unless you have like a Pac 43 or a YAG. Meanwhile, we have a dead Panther, so excellent shot by that Firefly. Again, just picking off the Germans. Slowly but surely. And right now, because of that, it's slowly switched. The Allies are now in the lead. So, some decisive armor battles are helping turn the tide. And some really good infantry. Again, all of them are highly vetted forces. And that's both What and... Oh my god, What almost has like vet 3 on all of his infantry. Holy crap. That's a lot of really good forces. And the Germans, they have some decent veterancy too. But, well, okay, some more than others. PAD, you have one good one, and Panzer IV and everything else is kind of bad. But almost done with that upgrade. Whew, I mean, the SG-44s, they are very quick to wreck people. So we'll see how effective that unit is. I'm assuming it's just going to wreck. But if he places mines, it does 2 damage. That's very costly to get that unit back up. But if he's going to be making that, the Obsidian is just going to mow him down. Now, unfortunately, he doesn't have the upgrade, so it's going to take a little bit longer. But these guys do have the upgrade, so there it goes. Yeah. Well, Commando moving on in. I'm assuming killing the support gun. Panzer IV, though, just getting some nice shots on it. And pushing that sucker right back. Anyway, possibility Fatabi could be getting another Oh, okay. I was going to say. He got another Panther. And P-Rod, I'm assuming he's going to save up. He did lose almost the non-squad. He did just lose that. So, that does suck. But, that's a big win for the Allies doing that much damage. Again, you remove an almost a non-squad, that's a lot of manpower that he has to use to get it back up, which he does not have right now if he has to get armor. Panzer IV is the best bet. Right now, it's just holding back the infantry. Double Panther, though, on left could do quite a bit. Firefly firing in the sector. I don't think it hit. But he didn't move either. Nice shot with all those Panthers and the Panzer IV. Panzer IV gets the hell out of there. Possibly might be able to push. Alright, now we have a damaged, crippled Comet. The Panthers could move up and cripple it. They could knock that sector out if they come in from the German side, like this side. There's no mines or anything in this sector, and they could flank. But again, they need to have recon. If only the Germans had a recon. Like, flares that would light up the sky, so that way the Germans could be like, I think the British are here, we should flank and neutralize them. If only they had that. But I guess we'll never know. We will never know if they had that recon or not. Panzerwerfer shot kind of hurting mid, but not really doing all that much. did a bit of health damage, but it didn't kill the unit. And right now the Germans are assuming trying to push up, but the AVRE is just like waiting. Goddamn, just slowly waiting. Although I will say, I'll give us real quick another tangent. If anyone's seen the movie Crawl, the trailer that just came out, it has like Sam Raimi producing it. It looks pretty damn good. Essentially, it's like, hey, there's this Category 5 hurricane coming. And also there's some gators that are really pissed off, and yeah, it's a family trying to survive. Which, I'm like, that's cool. That's a cool premise. I like that. It's essentially a house falling apart from a hurricane while there's alligators trying to eat them. And it has some pretty good effects to it. So, nice. Meanwhile, get some nice shots with the... oh, it's supposed to be gory as hell, by the way. So, another plus. Double Panther pushing back the Comets, but AT guns slowly pushing up. They don't care. They're trying to put pressure on the Germans, and they realize that they don't exactly have a lot of infantry to fight that thing right now, so they're going to keep putting pressure. British infantry pushing on left, although, again, you need to watch out. That Panzerwerfer is just barely, I think, within range. Now it is. They're sending forces left. I'm not entirely... Maybe they're trying to overwhelm this sucker. Definitely in a teller mine, so it's injured. But they're not advancing at all. Now they're hitting the building, okay. But they're not doing all that much. And now this AT gun's still putting pressure. Luckily, to hit the Panzerwerfer. Very lucky. German infantry moving on in. The British have successfully cut off the sectors, and the Germans are now getting squat for resources. You have a Panther? Alright, Panther's going on left. He could probably rush up and kill that thing real quick. If he moved quick enough. And if he used his goddamn recon. Anyway, oh, wow, okay, damage engine. That was a delayed effect there. Anyway, with the Panzerfaust and AT. Oh, wow, lucky bounce. Very lucky bounce. Again, Vet 2 gets armored skirts. So I wonder if that had... Wait. Veteran cruiser ability to target enemies. I thought I had armored skirts. Oh, that's a Firefly. What am I saying? Panther. Yeah, better armor. Okay. So, maybe that was just barely enough to save it. Although I don't know if that changes penetration. I thought it just increases health. But anyway, lucky front armor, by any case. Good push. A lot of really good troops are moving in. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of troops left, so this could be literally his entire army moving in for a desperate flank. Speaking of flanking, hello there, Comet, flanking the Panther and stuff from behind. Meanwhile, Royal Engineers coming on in, and they could AT grenade the living daylights out of this thing. Which, if they do, especially against the Panther, they're going to cripple it. And then you have all the allies coming in to literally kill it. And there's nothing they could do to stop it. Panzer IV, though, is showing maybe they have something. Lucky shot. Oh my god, 2 lucky shots. And both the Royal Engineer squads are deaded. Boy. A lot of, yep, we have a crippled engine here. I thought I was going to go completely a different way over here, but no, they managed to actually kill the Royal Engineers. Very lucky. Very lucky indeed. AVRE on standby, ready to go. Firefly pushing left. I'm assuming the Comets might heal and assist. Big push here. If they can knock out the German armor once again, they could be in... Oh, wow, they hit a mine, though. This might be... This is where you might want to push. Because right now, it's still in your territory. So it's not that far from the front. So, that's like kind of like a general rule. If the unit's in your territory or like an area of control that you at least have, I don't see a problem in trying to go for it. But if you know it's like you're going to sacrifice the unit, then don't. But like, Panzer IV and Panther come in for the flank shot, this thing is screwed. And then they can just slip away. And again, worst case scenario, they use recon to identify where the thing is so they can fire from a greater distance so that way they don't, you know, get taken out. Churchill opening fire on Noble Sedaten, managing to push that sucker back. We had British infantry section pushing on in. Panthers on standby, opening fire. But again, low on health, so you don't want to engage that for too long. AVRE just pushing on in, doesn't really care about the Panthers because they could survive. This AT gun, probably not. Oh, nice, it shell-shocked it, so a Comet shot could neutralize it if they can get sight. Grenadiers, though, pushing on in with Panzer Grenadiers with no upgrades. Panzerwerfer once again firing. Only Vet 3, I'm assuming he's making more armor. Kind of a waste in my opinion. Okay, and we see here that Patabi has lost some infantry, but has gotten a Brumbar. Brumbars are good against British infantry. I'll give them that. But again, it's just kind of curious. It's just kind of curious to see if they can keep winning against that armor, especially the AT guns, because that seems to be the biggest concern the British have right now. Sorry, the Germans have right now. Those AT guns that the British keep remanning and keep pushing for the front, getting a nice few hits. Oh, what the heck are you doing? All right, Panzer IV, Vet 4. 36 kills, by the way. So, yeah, let's try not to lose this sucker. Very close. Barely misses. Panther's going in. Again, doing a nice double shot on the Firefly, pushing it back. AT gun, though, again, providing support. Like, the Germans kind of need that. Oh, we have bombing strike coming in. That's a bit risky. Anyway, the British are pushing on in right now. Panther coming in, trying to hold. Not working. I'm doing this to show the bombing perspective. Hain for Kenwerfer, though, putting damage on that sucker. Bombing strike coming in. I think there might be a bombing gun that hits that Panther. It's gonna be close. Aw, damn it. I was just a little off. I was like, maybe it'll be wide enough for a bomb to hit. No, it wasn't wide enough. Honestly, that bombing strike was kind of a waste. Maybe you were just trying to keep them back. Panzerwerfer, though, not a waste. Great hit. And we can see here the Allies now have a full armored force, so they are ready to go. Oh no, the Panzer IV got decrewed. Damn it. God freaking damn it. That was a Vet 4 Panzer IV. That probably the pack gun, I assume, got a nasty shot. It's still alive. They just need to reman it. Luckily, again, I'm assuming they're using flares. They are, so that way they have sight. Well, the Jagdpanzer to like ambush some of these guys from a farther range. AT gun, again, right there still. We're going to watch out. Luckily, the Grenadiers are pushing on in. We have a fight for control over mid, and we have a MG guarding this left side. If I'm assuming a Panzer headquarters, yeah, it's still going right. Although, I think you can still capture it if you come in this side. I think you can still capture it. Meanwhile, Germans are falling back. Vatabi's still a pop cap. Piad is not. But both allies are decent pop cap. But if we combine them once again and do a little math, the population is roughly the same. If the Germans manage to retake that Panzer IV, it would definitely be more favoring them. Because again, Panzer IV, was it 10 additional? 14? 10? It's 14. 14 additional pop caps, so that could definitely help boost the Germans a little bit and maybe help them out. But we shall see if they go for it again. Yeah, again, we have one vehicle repair spot, so unfortunately it's going to take a while to heal all this stuff. Luckily, again, they do have a Pioneer squad as well. Panther coming up to the front. Again, with all this armor right here, I think it's a bad move to advance with one Panther. Churchill opening fire against the Soldaten. AVRE kind of just helping out as well. Again, 17 kills, nothing to sneeze at. Panzerwerfer is now at 7 only. Wow, okay, that's not great. Even the Panther is 13, and it's not even supposed to fight infantry. Anyway, Firefly currently has 1 kill, but tons of damage. Actually killed a building. Okay. AVRE managed to blow up a Volk squad, it looks like. I think it was a Volk squad. Yeah, I'll say it was. Anyway, they killed the German unit over here, so that stopped them from decapping it, and now the British are just going to cap that back. Sure, that works out. Again, watch out for the AVRE. It will fuck you up pretty quickly. Anyway, nice Panzerwerfer hit. It suppresses them. I know he's shooting right now, but actually the better move would be just to run him over. If a unit is suppressed, they can't move. So they can be run over, and you can kill them very quickly. Meanwhile, Panther, again, we have 3 Comet tanks right now. We have Comet Force. Luckily, Panther and a Brumbar right now. Again, doing a lot of damage. Additional Jagdpanzer coming over. Again, there's Panzer IV right there, dude. Oh, it's so close to dying. It's still alive. Panther going in. I don't know why you try to charge against that. But I wish you luck, Panther, because now you just pissed off the Comets. And even if you have 2, they have 3. Run, man, run. Oh my god. They're giving chase. They're trying to kill the tank. Where are those teller mines? Damn, if only had some teller mines. Comet's pulling back. Armored force, though, very mad coming over to this side, although it doesn't really matter at this point. They managed to pull on back. Actually, yeah, the Brumbar is the only thing coming over. Good luck with that. Support gun opening fire on target. Some of the infantry back here. We have another bombing run coming in mid. Aviary gets a beautiful shot right there. Again, does take the Panzer IV. Kind of annoyed. They may have just bombed their own units, which unfortunately wouldn't be the first time I see something like that. Bombing strike did a little bit of damage, but not all that much. They'll be relatively fine soon. I'm actually surprised the MG survived, honestly. Did think it'd take a bomb to the face, but that's the British for you. They can survive anything you throw at them. Or drop on them, I guess, in this situation. Flares going out. I'm assuming the Germans are prepping a big charge. Again, we have one Panther and a Jagdpanzer with 2 Panthers that need healed. I don't think the Germans have the armored force. We have 3 Comets just on this side, plus another AVRE, a Firefly, and a second Firefly, plus, again, the AT guns. And now the Panzer IV finally died, so the additional armor they could have gotten is now gone. It's not looking great. It's not looking great for the Germans. And they were actually on a pretty damn good hot streak for a while. I feel like they just didn't get the final kill, and unfortunately that is currently screwing them. I get you want to protect your unit, and the Brumbar, very good for trying to knock out AT guns and other infantry, but that's just my opinion on the matter. Alright, so let's see. MG getting swiftly torn apart. AVRE, where are you? You're healing. Okay, well, I see a beautiful shot for you with some very expensive infantry that needs to die, and also that's the last double Soldaten. So, great. Firefly getting some nice long-range shots. Although, remember, this pack gun's still here. That's Vet 2. Now Vet 3, so it's getting a bunch of bonuses. Jagdpanzer moving on in. Okay. Why you're hitting this thing over the Fireflies that are causing you more grief, I don't know. But they're healing, and they don't care. But I feel like you're going to care as soon as you start losing units. So, well, the Jagdpanzer, what, 40% damage taken? Comet's moving on in, trying to kill the Brumbar. Panthers, though, moving on in to counter. We don't have any AT to snare right now. Double Panther shots doing decent work, though that Panther is very low on health. That 3-1 could probably still engage and do a few hits, but Fireflies see the opportunity, get a beautiful shot on those Panthers, and push back the Germans. Again, just waiting for the right time to strike and neutralize the enemy. Perfect. Very nice. Anyway, Stuka opening fire. I'm assuming they're going to try to hit the repair crews. I'm assuming, right? That's what you want to hit. That's what you want to hit. Or not. Right now, the biggest obstacle for the Allies is this right-hand point, still guarded by the Panzer headquarters. So a good armored force can make quick work out of it. The only thing I could see in the long term the Germans could really throw is, again, if they do their own thing, like a massive counterattack. But I just heard a Panther dying, so maybe not. Aviary going for a shot, missed the AT gun. Wow, he hit some of the repair crew. That's pretty good. So the engineers died. Might be able to get a kill. Does on the Churchill AVRE, but he doesn't care. What can just get a new one. Not as highly vetted, but he can get a new one. We got a new Panther being deployed, so that's good. That's good. Although, again, we have cover being deployed as well to try to stop the Germans, I'm assuming, from capturing this territory, which Soldaten just don't care. They're just throwing their smoke grenade. Cool. Anyway, German forces pushing back on right. I don't see any teller mines anywhere, so again, if they want to, they can keep going and do quite a bit of damage on the flank. They're not. They think, again, they also see they don't want to overextend, which can be a very smart move. Again, trying to keep your units alive and not die. Unfortunately, the Centaur decided to charge when it really should have ran, and it's going to die. They're going to try to engage that Panther. I don't think they're going to have enough firepower. Well, now that got decrewed. Hopefully the British remain that one. Comet's opening fire, giving a good chase to the Panther. We'll see what happens. Right now they are engaging, getting quite a number of excellent hits. We have Vet 3-1. they have to watch out for. Missing the shot. Oh, shoot. There's that Panther coming on the side, but the double Firefly threat's easily holding it back. Is it going to penetrate? It does penetrate the front armor, and GG to that Panther. That was, I think, vet 2 or vet 1. Something, it got a recent promotion. Anyway, great shot with the Aviary to push them back. We got a small infantry group coming on in. We got fire coming down to stop their advance. Dude, your Panthers are about to die. Do not push them in. Holy crap. Keep them alive. You know, that's my slogan. Keep them alive. Anyway, artillery coming down. Actually gets a good hit. Actually gets a good hit against these guys.
The squad of pioneers has arrived.
Okay. Decent hit here. Still, it made a few of them on the retreat, but overall they managed to get back. Should be up and operational shortly, because again, he has more manpower and fuel than, well, no, the Germans have fuel. Well, okay, Fatabi has fuel. Right now, the weakest player is Parad. He needs to keep his units alive. Piad. Stern Pioneers trying to take over the point, but doesn't matter. AVRE is still right there. It's literally the devil guarding the exit point of hell, and you're just like you're desperately trying to figure out how the hell do you get around the thing so you can, you know, win. But yeah, just not working. Just not working. Meanwhile, Comet Force managed to overwhelm the Brumbar. Now getting the hell out of there. It's vet 3 by the way. Nice grenade. Does a little bit of damage to it. Not a lot. They're healing the Centaur. Good. And Comet takes managed to push on back. Other Panther does die, though. That does suck. A T grenade being thrown on the Panther. So now it's crippled. So I can easily see these Comet tanks charging back and be like, we're going for the kill. The Firefly also got a good hit. The Firefly gets a good hit. Pretend Wolfer knocked it. Oh no! I was doing Panzerfaust maybe. Anyway, for Ken Wolfer doing a decent amount of damage. That Panther managed to get out. Of course, I would have hiccups during this time. Luckily, I got my water right here. Anyway, nice Panzerfaust, but still barely alive. God damn it. Well, Comet managing to push back. Get the heck out of there. Other Comet on standby. Centaur, back up and alive, actually kills the AT gun before they managed to, well, turn it on the British.
Coming in suggests the enemy is down to 75 points.
But, we still got the Vet 3 ones standby, of course. And we have the other Panther. Plus we have Parad, which unfortunately lost all of his armor with those recent pushes, so that's great. I don't understand what he's going to do in this situation. Like, is he just going to get a bunch of Arcade Morphers? I mean, that can work. It's rare. Meanwhile, this AVRE just continuing to be a giant dick. Also, I mentioned earlier, British infantry still highly vetted. Maybe it's not so much over here, but I'll give his Comet play this. At least he's getting in and out pretty well and getting the kill that he needs. Panzerwerfer, great hit, finally. Okay, maybe not finally. He is, oh no, okay, finally, 17 kills. Not as much as you might think he would have. You know, especially because the British keep blobbing. They keep doing that. So it's like, I don't know why he hasn't gotten that. Or a better hit earlier. Any case, Centaur with a T-gun, and that's Panther for some reason engaging. I don't know why. He's going in for the kill, but if he pushed up too much, you can set like a Comet, 2, maybe 3 to go kill it. Probably not the best idea. Germans pushing forward, realizing we need to take some chances. And right now it's Panther. If he gets a lucky hit, might be able to knock out the Firefly. Might. He needs one more hit. By the skin of its freaking teeth, it manages to live. Fire! Doesn't fire. Needs to get the hell out of there. There's a T grenade for some reason. In any case, MG just there. Prekenwerfer taking the point. MG been like, no, you're not taking this point. We're gonna keep the pressure on. Meanwhile, this Prekenwerfer has no health. This crew's gonna die. Like if you sneeze on them. I know I make that joke a lot, but seriously, look at that. Any case, Prekenwerfer putting on the pressure, doing a decent job, but literally just a random shot by anything it kills Prekenwerfer. So nice. Anyway, Command Panther pushing on. Oh, sorry, Command Tank. Panther Tank pushing on in, trying to push back the British. Comet's just circling around, going for a better target. He needs to get the Vet 3 one out of there. He's blitzing away, but the AT gun is literally stopping his retreat. Good Suka bomb. Hitting a couple targets all across the point. Vet 3 though versus a Vet 2 one. Panther gets a nice shot off on their retreat. Very nice. But if we look here at what the British have, they still have 3 Comets. Like, and now I'm assuming they're just pumping out raw engineers to heal. And now he has a Cromwell and a church. Wait, a Cromwell? What? I feel like you need to go with a Comet, not a Cromwell. But that's just me. More Sudan being made. Churchill getting a nice shot on that target. Very nice. This Panther needs to be healed immediately. That's like their last hope. Gonna be honest. They have enough to get a Command Panther. That could help. I feel like the Germans had this, but because of some very... Oh, okay. He sent the Cromwell to go kill the Stuka. Alright, not a bad target. He's gonna probably lose it, I'm assuming, to the Command Tank. But hell, maybe it'll escape. Who knows? Maybe he'll even kill the Command Tank. Oh, sorry. I keep saying Command Tank. Panther on the way out.
Enemy causing trouble, trying to take one of our points.
Right now, the Germans are doing a last-ditch effort to take mid, which is weird because even if they take all of mid, they still have, like, so much time that they need to consistently hold it. And I don't think they have the forces necessary to do that. Especially with commandos moving in, they're just going to literally wreck everything. Yeah, Prekenwerfer's pushing back, Volk Squad's being pushed back. The support equipment needs the Obel Sudan's help, not a retreat. Why the hell would you give Obel Sudan a Piat? Alright. Anyway, we have another Cromwell just searching for any artillery piece in the back. I'm assuming the Panzerwerfer is what we're looking for, but this thing is actually moving up close to the front. Meanwhile, Panther trying to kill the AT guns, not a bad idea. Panzerwerfer way too far forward. I don't know what it's doing. Nice grenade. Again, remember, it's grenade. I almost thought it did damage the, you know, tank. Anyway, Cromwell's dead. That's good. Command vehicle needs some help. Grenade is being thrown by the Comet tank. It's still not enough to kill, do much damage against that thing. Did knock out the AT gun, though. Command Panther managing to blitz away, even though he can't see. Again, it only gets shocked on the second hit. It just can't see on the first hit. So, if for reference. Double Comet on standby. We have Obel Sudan as well. Being healed and raring to go. And right now, I actually haven't seen... Well, it's kind of curious. What will what do? Will he manage to hold on to this point? I mean, right now, they still have 2 points. I'm actually surprised they haven't tried a big armor push on right. I don't... There's some German mines over here, but I don't think that would really stop a good armor push. If it's 1. Any case, British are very fiercely defending that point. So, Germans doubling down on the pack guns. I don't blame them. They need a lot of AT. But we still have the triple Comet threat. We're about to get 4 Comets on the field, so Jesus Christ, get that overkill much. The AT gun and Panther, last-ditch effort to try to push them back. Comet tank's like, I'm sorry, what are you doing? Yeah, these Comets are literally just easily pushing back that Panther. I mean, along with the Firefly. They're coming around the flank. I'm actually surprised it doesn't do like a target or anything on that, but okay. For some reason, for Comet Warfers in mid, I don't understand that. Mark targets in effect, making the command tank have a little bit more of an effect on this unit. Will it kill it? It does. Double pack gun's also now in effect, but the White Phosphorus that came down on this is literally going to murder both of them and bring them down to extreme low health. Firefly misses. Command tank might not. Double AT gun gets the kill. Damn, that's 2 allied vehicles down. So far, no German casualties that I could see. Oh, okay, they lost the Panzerwerfer, but we knew he, especially by the amount of times he pushed forward, what was going to happen there. Germans managing to bring it back a little bit. Allies still have advantage, but not as much as they used to. Watt as essentially just a Churchill now, with a good armored, infantry force. And we still have Comet force, but not a lot of good infantry. If Comet force goes, this game could turn. But right now the Allies are still outnumbering the Germans. And they knocked out the AT guns. So both of them are down, meaning it's just the Panther and the Command Panther, which is being healed. Slowly, mind you, slowly. So the British are coming in hot. They're trying to move on in. Oh, we have infiltration grenades going out. Push them back, I'll give them that. But unfortunately, can't really hold out too long against a sniper. And that's actually a pretty good idea. I know it's like, why would you get a sniper in this scenario? Because the Germans are already such a point where they don't have a lot of manpower. So if you can make them cost a little more with using a sniper, that could be pretty good. Now, command tanks moved in, managing to do quite a bit of damage. Command tanks moved in, managed to kill the command vehicle, fire down on that post. Again, I like it. They're going for that deep strike to knock it out. Now, the question is, will they be able to kill it? Oh, my God. He threw a gammon bomb. One of these guys threw a gammon bomb and killed the vehicle. Cool. Comet tank did die, but losing 2 Panthers and only 1 Comet tank lost, that's, I mean, like, one side's definitely losing a lot more than the other, especially because the Germans, that was their last vehicles. This game's done. This game's absolutely done. They're going to hold on to this point. Aviary gained a nice shot off. Look at that. And top tank opening fire. Panzerwerfer returning fire, but was it killing the sniper? I mean, great, you killed the sniper, but you have nothing stopping those combat tanks from chasing you down, man. Commandos dropping in, being like, we're taking this point right now. Oh my God. Comet tank just chasing them down, ripping them to shreds. Oh my God. It's not even a fair fight, man. It's not even a fair fight. I'm gonna fast forward because we all know who's gonna win. Oh my God. Yeah, they have no AT whatsoever. They're gonna try to push in, but it's not gonna be enough. And yeah, GG. Okay. Overall, both Allied players did a really good job in damage, and German players also did really well. I will say Germans had the game leaning toward them, but some bad armor engagements really screwed them over. Like overall, like it was pretty even on the infantry front for the most part. Although unit preservation by What was great. And by the way, thank you What for submitting this replay. Thank you so very much. And remember, guys, submit replay at greyshotproductions@gmail.com, just like What did. So once again, thank you What for submitting this replay. Any case, let's going kind of over everyone. Yeah, the blue British guy with the Comet Force specifically, it really worked. It did a lot of damage, and even though he lost a little more, What had better unit preservation, as we can see. That like some of those pushes with the Comets really threw the Axis like just crazy, which is funny because we saw multiple times the Axis just let the British guy go, and this time the British were like, no, you're not leaving. We're gonna finish this mano a mano, or in this case, like 2 Comets to 1 Panther, but you know, kind of in that respect. Fatabi got a lot more damage. I can see that a lot more, and we can see here, oh, did okay. More kills goes to P-Rod. I'm assuming that's from his, actually, wouldn't even say his Obosodon were that good. What was your best unit? The Verkenwerfer, but what got more kills? Oh yeah, your Panzer IV. That's probably the big like tipping point. Even it's slightly, I'd probably say that. Any case, maybe the Stuka as well, a little bit with the Stuka. Although I didn't really notice it get too many amazing hits. It got a couple good ones, but not a great hit. It didn't kill an entire blob, is what I'm saying. Anyway, but close to 92,000 damage for Tabi. Pretty damn good overall. And I feel like with your Panther Force, you did pretty good yourself, but the Comet Force was just too much. It was just way too much. But, yeah, take away, don't send in stuff unsupported. And if you can kill something, try to kill it. Don't go too far. I would say if it's in your territory, try to kill it. Don't go too far toward the enemy force, especially if you, like, the one thing I'll give P-Rod is he never used recon to identify some of those targets leaving. And if he would have killed that armor, that probably would have pushed it more on the German side rather than the Germans kind of falling slowly but surely with the loss of so much armor. But in any case, guys, always support your units. That's probably my motto I can take away from this. And good job in this 2v2 to both sides. But in any case, it's been Greyshot17. Apparently now with the hiccups, so I'll go keep drinking water on that. And I'll see you guys next time. Hello everyone, before I go, I want to give a special shout out to my awesome Patreon supporters that include Tim, Nathan Angus, Jordan Shavit, Jacob Allspy, Aaron Yee, WhiteHotD, Toussaint, Streakingwookie, Sebastian Marszalek, PyroShark, Onlyplayapples, Lil Koosh, jrchicklis, JP Vaal, Josh, Joey G240, Jofo, Chris Bailey, Ace, and Milam. Thank you all for your incredible support, and thank you to the Patreon supporters down below. This has been Greyshot17. I'll see you guys next time.